हेलो 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 एवरीवन। हेलो 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 हेलो। ये आगे हो गया, दिख रहा हूँ क्या मैं? हाँ ये बहुत सही किया तूने कि हम की क्लास छोड़ दी थी। बच्चों, अब समझ में आ रहा है? देख के बताओ जरा, कहानी पूरी मतलब आपको समझ में आ रही है? तो आज फ्रिक्शन का अपन को डिस्कशन करना है ना? फ्रिक्शन का डिस्कशन करना है। लास्ट क्लास में मैंने ये दिया हुआ था आपको एक क्वेश्चन। लास्ट क्लास में मैंने आपको ये क्वेश्चन दिया हुआ था, तो मेरे ख्याल से ये सबने कर लिया होगा, या करके बताऊं? मेरे ख्याल से कर लिया होगा ना ये। करवाना है या बताओ कैसे? अरे खाना कुछ तो करो। चलिए, तो ब्लॉक ऑन ब्लॉक प्रॉब्लम्स थी यार, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट सा ये डिस्कशन है, आप ध्यान रखिए, है ना? बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट सा ये डिस्कशन है। पहले मैं दो ब्लॉक से शुरू कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है बच्चों? और मैं यहाँ पे हर तरह का फ्रिक्शन लेके आऊंगा, मतलब म्यू एस और म्यू के वाले। तो आइए जरा इसको ना एक बहुत ही जनरल केस के लिए कर लेते हैं। इसको हम क्या करेंगे, एक बहुत ही जनरल केस के लिए कर लेते हैं यार, इस तरह की कुछ कहानी है ना? ये है अपना सिस्टम, ठीक है? ये है अपना सिस्टम। इसका मास मैं ले लेता हूँ भाई, आप 2 kg ले लीजिए। इसका मास आप ले लीजिए 3 kg। और बच्चों, अगर हम यहाँ पे इस लोअर ब्लॉक पे एक फोर्स लगा देते हैं, कितने का फोर्स लगा देते हैं? F इज इक्वल टू 2T, ये फोर्स लगा देते हैं। और हमको दिया क्या गया है बच्चों? हमको यहाँ पे दिया गया है म्यू एस इक्वल टू 0.2 एंड म्यू के इज इक्वल टू 0.21। और यहाँ पे क्या दिया गया है? म्यू एस इज इक्वल टू 0.3 एंड म्यू के इज इक्वल टू। अब आपसे बहुत सारी चीजें पूछी जा सकती है, जैसे यहाँ पे बच्चों फ्रिक्शन जो है, मैं इसको बोल दे रहा हूँ FR1 और इसको बोल दे रहा हूँ FR2। और इस ब्लॉक का एक्सेलरेशन को मैं लिख ले रहा हूँ A1 एंड इसके एक्सेलरेशन को मैं लिख ले रहा हूँ A2। तो आपसे अलग अलग चीजें पूछी जाएगी। क्या पूछा जा सकता है? आपसे पूछा जाएगा, यहाँ पे क्या पूछा जाएगा? यहाँ पे पूछा जाएगा आपसे यार, FR1, FR2, A1 एंड A2 वर्सेस टाइम ग्राफ्स। समझ में आ गया बच्चों? अपन का खेल यहाँ पे क्या है? अर्चित, मैं बोल दूंगा, मैं सारे वीडियोस का क्या है ना, इसमें जल्दी ही बोल दूंगा। वो, हाँ, एक्सेलरेशन है A1 A2, FR1 FR2, ये सारी चीजें अपन को दी गई हैं बात। अब ध्यान दीजिएगा यार, ये क्वेश्चन अपने आप में बहुत बढ़िया क्वेश्चन होता है। तो मैंने आपको एक चीज सिखा रखी है यार, जो बच्चे या तो INSP YT को फॉलो करते हैं, या फिर मेरे से क्लास में जुड़े हुए हैं, या कोई भी स्पेशल क्लास भी की होगी, अगर उन्हें कभी फ्रिक्शन पढ़ने का मौका मिला है। तो स्टेप 1 क्या होता था बच्चों? स्टेप 1 क्या होता है? फाइंड द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ फ्रिक्शन एट एवरी सरफेस। फाइंड द मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ फ्रिक्शन एट एवरी सरफेस। सो FS मैक्स, ये 1, ये कितना बनेगा यार? 0.2 इंटू 2G बनेगा, 4 न्यूटन आ गया। इसी तरह से एफ के वन, ये पॉइंट, सॉरी ये पॉइंट वन आएगा यार, पॉइंट वन आएगा ये इंटू टू, तो ये आ जाता है 2 न्यूटन। हमने कहाँ लिखा है, मैंने यहाँ पे लिख दिया है इसकी वैल्यू को। आई होप आपको ये समझ में आ गया होगा। सबसे पहले दोनों सरफेसेस की मैक्सिमम वैल्यूज ऑफ फ्रिक्शन आपने लिख ली। उससे क्या होगा, उससे एक आपको एक आइडिया मिल जाएगा कि भैया प्रॉब्लम चलने कैसी वाली है। तो यहाँ पे एफ एस मैक्स, अगर मैं 2 की बात करूं तो ये आ जाएगा 0.3 इंटू टोटल नॉर्मल, यहाँ से कितना लगेगा 5G लगेगा। अरे यार हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ भाई, माय गॉड यार, माय गॉड, द लेक्चर इज गोइंग इन हिंदी, इट शुड बी इन इंग्लिश। 0.3 into 5G, right? Right. So how much this value is going to be? 15 Newton. Similarly, we can write Fk2. How much it is going to be? This value is going to be 0.2 into 5G. So easily we are getting this as 10 Newton. Right? We are going to get this value as 10 Newton. Now here, in case of two blocks, there are only three possibilities. One is both blocks will not move. Then second possibility is both blocks are moving together. And third possibility is both the blocks are moving with different accelerations. Both the blocks are moving with different acceleration. Other than that, there is no other possibility, right? Other than this, there is no possibility. Either both are at rest, or both are moving together, or they are moving separately. Right? So, step 2. Step 2. In the step 2, what we do is, see, step 2, I'm going to write in this part here. Here you focus. You focus on this part. Step 2. Let's assume friction 1 and friction 2 both are static. If both are static, then here, if this friction here, imagine friction here is a static, means 3 kg block is not going to move. Why? Force causes acceleration. But not always it will cause acceleration, but if it is the only force, then it will cause the acceleration. Why and why? Junaid, please, yaar, pay attention. You will learn something. है ना, why करते रहोगे, then nothing will get into your head. पूरा मूड खराब हो जाएगा यार. You must read 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th class books. Then you will understand why force causes acceleration. Okay. Now FR1 is static, FR2 is static. Let's assume, means both the blocks are at rest. Here I'm writing both the blocks are at rest. Now, if blocks are at rest, but can we say directly now? Can we say directly, if this is at rest, forces must be balanced? If they are at rest, forces must be balanced. Right? So, how much force is acting on this this part? This is 2T. And here friction 1. This will be the friction 1, FR1, FR2. And it is not moving. And if lower block is not moving, upper can never move. If lower block is not moving, if 3 kg block is not moving, upper block will never feel anything. ठीक है, upper block can never feel anything. Means इसमें friction ऐसे होता, and here friction should have been like this. But this F1 is going to be 0. This F1 is going to be 0. And here this F2 will be equal to, so when we are assuming this, what is going to happen? That F1 is 0, F2 is 2t, and for how long this will happen? Till the time friction reaches its maximum value. This should be less than or equal to 15 Newton. Means we are going to get that time also. That time is 15 by 2 seconds. Till the time, till the time sliding doesn't start. Is this part clear to all of you? Upper block is moving only because of friction. Upper block, we are not applying force on any other block. We are applying force on lower block. So lower block is moving due to this external force, but upper block can move only because of friction. I hope this part is clear to all of you. I hope this part is clear to all of you. So if I have to draw the graph, I can easily draw, right? I can easily draw the graph of F1, F2 up till 15 by 2 seconds. Now second step is going to be, Acha bachcho, tell me one thing, which friction is going to reach its limit first? Can you say first F2 is going to convert into kinetic? F2 becomes kinetic at t greater than 15 by 2. The moment we are moving, next moment, the F2 becomes kinetic, and let's assume F1 is still static. Let's assume F1 is still static. Now this is like everything, it will clear to in your head. Just one problem, this will clear all friction related problem. We will step by step, we will assume these things. सिकंदर की आवाज आ रही है यार आप लोग को? Are you getting the voice of Sikandar is crying? Right? So now it means two blocks will move together. Two blocks will move together. Akhilesh beta, if you will complete your syllabus, little earlier, है ना, then you will be at advantage. If you will complete your syllabus earlier, you will be at advantage. Simple. So take 2 classes, 3 classes, 4 classes, somehow completed by Jan end or Feb end. After that, you will have almost 1.5 months for complete revision, and after that for roughly 1.5 to 2 months for advance. So at a very good pace you can complete your syllabus. Now just see here, if the two blocks are moving together, can we take this as one system? If these two blocks are moving together, we can treat them as one system, 2t, and here only this F2 will act. But now this has become kinetic, bacho. This has become kinetic, F2k, and this value is now kinetic friction value here. You can see from this part, its kinetic value is 10 Newton. We are applying 2t force, and let's say common acceleration it has for this 2 kg and this is 3 kg. Is this part clear to you? So now you can write equation 2t minus 10 is equal to 5a. 2t minus 10 is equal to 5a. Just see here. Are you getting this idea? Are you getting this idea? 2t. He will climb on 2t. Chaliye, next part, if you see, if you look at 2 kg block alone, if you look at 2 kg block alone, 2 kg block is moving only because of friction. So 2 kg block is moving only because of friction. So can I say that direction of friction from outside we are getting that it is having acceleration of a this side. It is having acceleration of a this side, where a is given by this value. And who is giving this acceleration to this block? It has to be F1. So from here we are going to get the value of F1. How much it is? F1 is equal to mass into acceleration, and acceleration from here you can substitute 2t minus 10 by 5. Is this part clear to you? So we are getting friction. F1 as a function of time. We are getting 40 minus 20 divided by 5, and we know till the time slipping occurs, this will be less than or equal to F1 max. F1 max here is 4 Newton. So we know the time when exactly this slipping starts. We know this time when the slipping will start. So this time will come, I think, t less than or equal to 10. 20, 40, 40 by 10. This we are getting as 10. Time is 10, not 10 Newton, bro. Not 10 Newton. It's a t seconds. So means this is step 3. This is step 3. It becomes zone of step 3. It happens when time is lying between these two limits. 15 by 2 to 10. In this zone, F2 remains kinetic and F1 becomes static. Is this part clear to all of you? By step ही करना है आप. Step by step only you have to go ahead. The next part, step 4. Now these two blocks will move separately. Both are kinetic. So they are moving separately now. And if they are moving separately, we know their values. We know the friction values, bacho, here. The main advantage we will have is we know the value of friction. Yes or no? In both the blocks, we know the values. Let's see. This block, in this, friction is acting in this direction. Here friction is acting like this. And in this case, friction F2 is acting that side, and this part, force is acting in forward direction. So this force is 2T. This block is 3 kg. We know their kinetic friction values. Just see, kinetic friction at 1 is 2 Newton. Kinetic friction at this is 10 Newton. So there people make mistake. A lot of mistake people will make here while choosing the values. So this is 10 and this is 2 and this is 2 and this is 2 kg block. So it becomes very easy for me to write its acceleration A1 and write its acceleration A2. It becomes very easy for me. So this A1 I will write as the friction force divided by mass. So it will become 1 meter per second square. So directly also we could answer this, that finally 2 kg block is going to move with 1 meter per second square. Whereas this one if you see, net force is 2t minus 12 divided by 3 kg. How much we are going to get, beta? We are getting t by 3 minus 4. This is going to be the acceleration of as a function of time in this particular case. Now almost we have all the values. This is the time t greater than 10. T greater than 10. So if we draw all the graphs now, so we have to divide this into two main categories here, two different time intervals. And what these time intervals are, I'll mark here. 0 to 15 by 2 and then next stop is 10, and the next one is greater than 10, है ना? These are the cases, right? These are the cases. देखो 2t/3 आएगा क्या? कहाँ 2t/3 आ गया? अरे दिल की आंखों से देखो, दो तो यहाँ था, मन की आंखों से देखो. सी वैभव इज सच ए पॉलिश्ड गाय है. वैभव इज सच ए पॉलिश्ड गाय. वैभव अंडरस्टैंड्स माय फीलिंग. ओके नेक्स्ट. नेक्स्ट. So बच्चों here can we plot like A1 and A2 versus time graph, and here we are going to plot F1, FR1 and FR2. These graphs we are going to plot. Tell me if this part is clear, and we are plotting in the same time interval to have a better understanding. Okay, we are plotting it in the same time interval so that we can have a better understanding of behavior of all these, like how system is behaving. Just see. ऋषभ is saying देख लिया था सर, अब बताने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती है. Yeah. Let's start. Till 7 seconds, and I'll tell one more thing here. A1 I will use yellow color, and A2 I will use this cyan color. Okay, so that clearly you can understand how these graphs are plotted. So yellow color graph in the beginning, yeah, we don't have this facility here now. Sorry, buddy. A1 is 0, A2 is 0. Both are 0. A1 is 0, A2 is 0. All right. After this, if you go 15/2 to 10 seconds, they are moving together, and the common acceleration is this. Common acceleration, here we can write this common acceleration. This common acceleration was A is equal to 2/5 T minus, just see this. When they are moving together, they are having acceleration function as 2/5. अब एक में बना लेंगे यार, अब बस का नहीं है मेरे बार बार कलर्स लेके आना. Look here. These two graphs will go like this. Clear? Till 10 seconds. After this, acceleration of 1 becomes constant. Acceleration of 1 becomes constant. So let's draw the constant line. And slope of this increases. Slope of this becomes like this. Clear hai kya? This is like A1. This is like A2. Let's call this angle as θ2 and this angle as θ1. So very easily you can write tan θ1 is 2/5 and tan θ2 is 2/3. Is this part clear to you? Is this part clear to all of you? अरे cyan कलर बोलते हैं उसको, CYAN, in case you don't know. ज्यादा बेटर cyan कलर ये वाला है. ये आउटर बाउंड्री जो दिख रही है ना, that is cyan कलर. टील भी बोलते हैं इसको, टील और cyan. कुछ नहीं पता है, सब मास्टर को बताना पड़ेगा. Next, let's plot the friction graphs, बच्चों. Friction F1 is 0. Till what time F1 is 0 and F2 is 2t? So we can see something like this. Maybe एक dotted बना लें, एक वैसा बना लें क्या? I think better है. this is 0, but another friction was S 2T. After this, if you see in this zone, बच्चों, in this zone, here friction force, if you see, this is the one of the friction force, 40 4 by 5. F1 becomes operational here, 2 kg, and F2 becomes kinetic. Best है यार. F2 becomes kinetic means it will become just simply a straight line. It will become just simply a straight line, and this will become 40 by 5. Its slope is increasing, and here it also becomes constant. So rough graph, if I have to plot, this will increase, and I don't know whether up to same value it is increasing or not. Of course not. So let me make the actual graph here. So it will increase, and this will also becomes constant. Clear है क्या यार? Clear है क्या भाई? This one is F1 and this one is F2. So many things are there in this graph. If I call this angle as alpha, then I know tan alpha was 2. And if I call this angle as beta, then tan beta was 4 by 5. Can you see here? Tan beta is, where is the last friction force? Yeah, 4 by 5. Here. I hope, bachcho, this entire analysis of this is clear to you. Sir, what was Unacademy's today's surprise? यार सरप्राइज तो मुझे नहीं पता था. I'll check what was there. अंडरस्टूड ना यार? कांस्टेंट पार्ट में एक डिसकंटिन्यूटी आएगी ना? हाँ यार आएगी भाई, बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हो आप, बिल्कुल सही कह रहे हो. फ्रिक्शन वैल्यूज विल ड्रॉप स्लाइटली. mu k and mu s is given, so friction values will drop slightly. Mu s and mu k are given differently, beta. हाँ बम्प आएगा वेणुगोपाल, बम्प आएगा. I forgot. Now check. अच्छा, then acceleration also will have these bumps. Acceleration also will have these bumps. Let's check. A1 becomes, I think I have written ulta. Constant वाला is A1. बम्स यहां भी आएंगे भाई, मेरे दिमाग से निकल गया था. बम्स यहां भी आएंगे. So till this point, their acceleration is increasing. Let's check the limit wise here. I thought mu s equal to mu k we are dealing earlier, but no. So common acceleration limit, if you check at t equal to 10 second, from here we can check t equal to 10 second. Acceleration is 2. Acceleration is 2 here. And if you check 10 plus function has become different. So A is equal to t equal to 10 plus. My bad here. Here you check 10. This will become 20 by 3 minus 4. And it becomes all of a sudden 8 by 3. So even this graph will slightly, it will go above. फ्लो में गड़बड़ हो जाती है, ध्यान रख लीजिए. क्लियर है क्या? अभी अनंत बना दूंगा बेटा मैं, ना ऐसे मुझे शर्मिंदा मत कर तू लाइव स्ट्रीम पे, है ना? ऐसे मुझे तू शर्मिंदा मत कर, मैं तेरे लिए वीडियो पक्का बना दूंगा, है ना? देख तो रहे हो इतना सारा तूफान चल रहा है लाइफ में. आई विल. ठीक है? आई प्रॉमिस यू, आई हैव प्रॉमिस्ड यू, आई विल मेक. Is this part clear, बच्चों? Is this part clear? Can I move to 3 block system now? Can I move to 3 block system? Can I take a 3 block system problem? Multiple forces. एक होमवर्क तो बनता है यार. And do let me know if you want me to discuss homework also. So this is the original diagram for us, है ना? I will, for the simplicity, I will keep this data intact, ठीक है ना? So that it will be easier for you. अरे यार ये क्या कर दिया पता है? So देखिए टेक्नोलॉजी का प्रयोग करते हुए मास्टर साहब, इस बार बच्चों, इस बार मैं थोड़ा सा इसको डेटा को चेंज करूंगा. आई विल चेंज द डेटा ए बिट, ताकि थोड़ा सा तो आपको मजा मिल जाए इसमें. आई एम कीपिंग 0.7 this is 0.7 and 0.1. क्लियर है? चलिए हर्षित, आई विल डिस्कस दैट, है ना. वन मोर क्लास आई विल कीप, बिकॉज दैट विल ले लेते हैं. चलिए, है ना, उसके ऊपर काफी कंट्रोवर्सी भी रहती है, तो लेट्स टेक दैट प्रॉब्लम फर्स्ट. फोर्स इज इक्वल टू, यहां पे क्या ले लेते हैं, same problem is there, F1, F2 and A1, A2, है ना, वर्सेस टाइम ग्राफ्स. ये ड्रॉ करने हैं बेटा, ठीक है. जस्ट गिव इट अ ट्राई, ग्रुप में पोस्ट कर देना. सर कैन यू एक्सप्लेन इनफाइनाइट प्रॉब्लम दैट केम इन 2019, कैन यू एक्सप्लेन. भाई कितना स्पैम कर रहा है ब्रो, रुक जा ना, फ्रिक्शन की क्लास में फ्रिक्शन करने दे यार. मनीषका, वेरी सुन वेरिएबल मास सिस्टम आल्सो विल कम, है ना. लेट मी टेक दिस प्रॉब्लम वेयर नॉर्मली lot of discussions have been going on. So my take on this problem is, and I feel it's a proper problem if defined properly, है ना. There may be some intermediate points where we cannot comment on this, but overall this problem, I don't find any wrong thing with this. It looks perfectly fine, but just pay attention to this. What are the assumptions we are taking and how we should handle this kind of situation if they come in the exam. ठीक है. First I'll do one thing. First wall का case लेते हैं, so that I will explain the situation to you. Please see here. This is the wall. And I will take case of just to understand the nature of the problem. Okay, normally this question will be given to you, and here mu is given as let's say mu is given, fine, general mu we can take. Okay, and a force F naught is given. And let's increase the value of this force. Okay. Now there are controversies related to this problem, that whether string tension will come first, or whether friction will come first. So ठीक है ना, ध्यान दीजिएगा। अब यहाँ पे यार भाई सुनना यार, कथित पढ़ ले या फिर चला जाए यार, जो ओपी है वहां पढ़ लो ना यार दोस्त, है ना, सब जगह ओपी है, तुम ही लुल्लो हो, सारे कोचिंग ओपी हैं बट तुम ही लुल्लो हो, पढ़ लीजिए, लाइफ बन जाएगी, सेट हो जाएगी, वरना यूं ही करते रह जाओगे, है ना। तो ये क्वेश्चन है। अब जरा मैं आपके सामने एक और सिचुएशन ला के रखता हूं भाई, ध्यान दीजिएगा, आपके सामने मैं एक और सिचुएशन ला के रखता हूं और वहां से भी हम ये काम करेंगे। इसको यहीं बगल में रख दिया यार, या यहां रख दिया, ठीक है, इसको बगल में रख दिया, यहां रख दिया, और स्ट्रिंग की जगह मैंने स्प्रिंग रख दिया, स्ट्रिंग की जगह मैंने स्प्रिंग रख दिया। अब ये अपनी नेचुरल लेंथ में, जस्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड द नेचर ऑफ दीज टू प्रॉब्लम्स, ठीक है ना, जस्ट टू अंडरस्टैंड द नेचर ऑफ दिस प्रॉब्लम, और क्यों इस पे डाउट्स आते हैं, मुझे तो कोई डाउट नहीं आता है, ठीक है ना, मुझे तो कोई डाउट नहीं आता है, आई डोंट फाइंड एनी डाउट इन दिस। तो अब जरा स्प्रिंग वाली प्रॉब्लम हम पहले करते हैं, अंडरस्टूड, द स्प्रिंग प्रॉब्लम वी विल डू फर्स्ट। F naught, I am taking this as a force equal to KT, और KT की जगह अल्फा T, let's take time dependent force we are taking as alpha T, and here also we are taking force as alpha T, and my assumption here is, ठीक है ना, my assumption is if this length is L, even length of the string is also LMT, ठीक है, first, and there is no difference between these two, there is no difference between these two. Spring will respond once someone is pulling it, spring will respond once there is some extension in this or compression in this, right? Is this part clear to all of you, that spring, see, spring wise there is no problem, this is a well known problem and people don't have any difficulty, but people have difficulty with the string problem. It should not be there. Now, once you define the terms properly, I don't think any difficulty should come in this, because here you can clearly see, in this part you can clearly see this is natural length of it, है ना? Now very clearly we define natural length in the problems. Very clearly we define natural length in the problem. अब वहां पे गड़बड़ है तो फिर पूरा फिजिक्स ही गड़बड़ है यार, और वी हैव टू सॉल्व फिजिक्स विद इन सर्टेन अजम्पशन, है ना। बच्चे को एग्जाम में रिसर्च थोड़ा ना करना है, बच्चे को एग्जाम में एक सर्टेन सिचुएशन हैज बीन गिवन एंड ही हैज टू आंसर इट। yes yes, it will be always friction which will generate first, it will be always friction which will generate first. So in this case what we are going to do is we are going to do F max value first. Let's find out, this is going to be mu mg. So till the time this is lying between 0 and how much this is these two becomes equal, है ना, mu mg by alpha, m will be at rest, m will be at rest, and force on spring, there will not be any spring force, and this is going to be 0. Siberian Hunter, भाई तेरा नाम मस्त है यार, your name is very good. So F spring is going to be 0 यार. I hope it is clear to you. कोई डाउट है क्या इसमें? I don't think anyone will have any doubt. And if this portion is very well defined, I don't find any difficulty in understanding in this part also. I don't find any difficulty in this part also. We are dealing with massless springs and massless strings. वी आर डीलिंग विद, आई मीन पूरी फिजिक्स में यही तो डील करते हैं. अब एक प्रॉब्लम के लिए वी आर चेंजिंग द लॉजिक्स, डजंट मेक सेंस. massless and inextensible string. See, simple सा logic है यार. If this problem comes in exam, how should a student respond to this? ठीक है ना? And once t becomes greater than, look here, t becomes greater than mu mg by alpha. Now you can see this will start accelerating. This will start accelerating. Friction is going to act in this part, F max, which is going to be common, and the equation of motion will become, this will get acceleration, alpha t minus mu mg minus kx is equal to mass into acceleration of the block. भाई मेरा तो सिंपल सा यही मानना है ना, एंड वी शुड गो अहेड लाइक दैट ओनली इफ पेपर कम्स एंड दिस क्वेश्चन हैज बीन आस्क्ड. सो दिस विल बी द आइडिया ओवरऑल. द ऑथर विल बी गिविंग द प्रॉब्लम कि अज्यूम फर्स्ट फ्रिक्शन इज जनरेटिंग एंड देन टेंशन इज कमिंग. अंडरस्टूड? आई होप दिस पार्ट इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू. सो इफ दिस happens here, then it's best to follow that friction develops first and then tension will generate. क्लियर है? टेक बॉय यार, आई विल सजेस्ट यार, सी इट्स नेवर टू लेट इन द लाइफ, है ना. इवन इफ जो भी विच एवर कॉलेज यू आर इन, आप वहां पे प्लीज स्टार्ट वर्किंग, वर्क हार्ड, एंड यू विल सी ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ टाइम यू विल फाइंड लॉट ऑफ यू नो changes in you. बच्चों, is this part clear? Is this part clear what I'm trying to say here? RCP one by one we will bring all topics. I hope you are not realizing that we are focusing right now on the one part of mechanics, and slowly next will be center of mass and rotation problems we will focus, and after that it will be basically the fluid and thermo and other part we will. Okay. Is this clear, bacho? I mean, you should not have any doubt in this. You should not have any doubt in this. Otherwise, you can, you can just question the same, that why we don't do that in case of spring. We should do that in case of spring also. That apply spring force immediately, because here it is very well defined. In case of spring, it is very well defined, which is helping us in understanding the behavior of friction. And if this behavior comes in this situation, then this behavior will come in this part as well. There is another way of understanding is that assume we can take assumption like this. More clarity we can give. Assume tension starts from zero. Assume this is just loose. This kind of clarity can be given to the problem, so that no controversy, nothing will come. Next part, बच्चों जो भी आप में से नए लोग हैं, है ना, प्लीज विजिट www.insp.edu.in. ये अपनी फिजिक्स की वेबसाइट है. यू कैन विजिट forums and enjoy the problems I share there and the students share, है ना. बहुत ही बढ़िया प्रॉब्लम्स रहेंगे. लव देम. नेक्स्ट, I'll take one problem on this and let's plot the graphs of it. Okay. I'll take one problem and we'll plot the graphs of it. चलिए जी, let's take this. Yeah, in the exam, your approach should be always in such a way that find the solution somehow, है ना? Find the solution somehow, right solution to the problem. With what mindset probably examiner has given you the problem, है ना? Instead of finding fault in the problem. ये है बच्चों, यहाँ पे this is mu1 and यहाँ पे this is mu2 and acceleration due to gravity is g. And now question can be same assumption I'm taking, just you know, tight enough and inextensible string. There is no initial tension, it is given to you. ठीक है, there is no initial tension. एंड एक मोमेंट का किसी को नहीं पता होता यार, वो तो जबरदस्ती वाली बात है. देयर इज नो इनिशियल टेंशन. क्लियर है क्या? अप्रैल में आएगा यार. नो सी, नहीं, थ्योरी लेक्चर्स आई विल टेक ओनली ऑन अनअकैडमी. थ्योरी लेक्चर्स विल बी ओनली ऑन अनअकैडमी. ठीक है, बट आई विल प्रोवाइड यू एंटायर लिस्ट ऑफ ऑल स्पेशल क्लासेस, यूट्यूब क्लासेस एंड एवरीथिंग, एंड ऑल द लाइव स्ट्रीम्स आई विल कंप्लीट, है ना? INSP यूट्यूब पे वी विल बी कंप्लीटिंग live streaming 12th class, and here we will be completing in parallel entire 11th class. Okay, I hope it is clear to you. Now see bhaiya, this is the situation, and let's do one thing yaar, है ना? Otherwise the expressions will become bigger. We'll do one thing, 2 kg 3 kg we will keep. Let's keep this as 2 kg. अरे भाई चले जा, उसको छोड़ के सब जा रहा है. Okay. So 2 kg, 3 kg, 0.1, 0.2. Like this, if we take, I think this will be better. 2 kg, 3 kg. This is 0.1. And this is 0.2. So, bacho, it will be always which will be friction. It is the friction which will generate first. And we will go with that mindset only. Okay? So, let's draw tension versus time graph, FR1 versus time graph, and FR2 versus time graph. ठीक है, these things we are going to plot. Clear है क्या? Now next part, in this first both will be at rest, है ना? If you check F1 max, if you check बच्चों F1 max कितना आएगा, this will be 0.2, and here F2 max कितना आएगा, F2 max this is going to be 0.6, this is going to be not 0.6, 6 Newton, 2 Newton and 6 Newton. But so one thing is clear, when finally this force will dominate in the beginning, first this FR1 will come. For some time, this F2 will come into picture. For sometimes, this F2 will come into picture. So can you say till the time F2 becomes 2t and this becomes 2t becomes 6, sorry. So till 3 seconds, no motion will take place. Till 3 seconds means if I take time 0 to 3, tension will not generate. Tension will not generate. बच्चों समझ में आ गया? Tension will not generate. So keep this point in mind first. Okay, so keep this point in your head for some time, and we will check for other parts. One more thing we have to see, this system will move when 2t force becomes more than opposing frictions. Means ये 6 and ये इधर, means for t greater than 4, t greater than 4, both blocks will move, will start moving. Both block will start moving. बात समझ में आई क्या आपको? हाँ, कोर्स में थ्योरी लेक्चर्स ही होते हैं बेटा, थ्योरी लेक्चर्स एंड बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स। बात समझ में आ गई? तो यार पूरी कहानी इसकी कैसे चल रही है, इट्स होल स्टोरी इज लाइंग 0 to 3, 3 to 4 and beyond 4, right? 0 to 3, 3 to 4 and 4 beyond. 4 beyond का कहानी भी we know already. We can easily guess this is the situation beyond 4. Easy. We know this, right? So now let's analyze the situation between 3 and 4. Let's analyze the situation between 3 and 4. So if you see here, this friction will reach its maximum value. So system is at rest only. System is at rest. Please remember, system is at rest. तो कितना आएगा यार, 3 kg ब्लॉक को ले लिया इधर, टेंशन T, and this is maximum, and this is 2T. So I can say tension in the string, this will come 2T minus 6. Clear है क्या? Is this part clear to you? Tension in the string becomes 2T minus 6. Fine? Fine? Harit, it is not possible that 2 will move but 1 will not. They will move together only. They are connected with the string. If they are moving, they will move together. Now here we can easily find out your this part. So if you check, they are moving together. So common acceleration in this part is t greater than 4. Common acceleration 2t minus 8 is equal to 5a. So we are going to get this acceleration a is 2 by 5 minus into t minus 8 by 5. This is the acceleration. Tension, if I want to find, I can use any block and I can find the tension. Let's take 2 kg block. If I take 2 kg block, it is moving because of tension in the string, and this friction force greater than 4, it is 2. So I can easily write Ts minus 2 is equal to 2 into acceleration A. They have common acceleration. So 2 by 5 into T minus 8 by 5. Just simplify this and you'll get the answer. Tension in the string will come as 40 by 5 minus 16 by 5 plus 2, the 6 minus 6 by 5. Just please check once. I hope I haven't made any calculation mistake, and please check it if it is right calculation wise. If it is right calculation wise. If it is right calculation wise. Now it becomes very simple for us. It becomes very simple for us to plot the graphs. It becomes very simple for us to plot the graphs. Tension remains 0 up to 3 seconds. Then with the slope of 2 it rises. With the slope of 2 it rises up till 4. It rises up till 4 seconds. This moment is 4. This is 3. After that also it is increasing, but the rate of increase has become slower because more mass has come into picture. This kind of graph will come. Manas, for time being, it is the same 2 year program. Understood? क्लियर है क्या? This is the tension in the string versus time graph. Easy है. I think आपको समझ में आ गया होगा भाई. They might ask you, see these problems, I'll tell you one thing, how these problems becomes very challenging. When I gave to some of my students and they struggled. Tan alpha and this is tan beta. And how much this is? Tan alpha is 2 and tan beta is 4/5. But so can they ask you so many different problems? Like they can ask you find tan alpha by tan beta. They might give you a graph like this. They might give you a graph that for a system graph is like this. Find tan alpha by tan beta for this given system. Are you understanding here? See, coming from block to graph was easy. But if graph is given and reaching to this original system will become very difficult for us. Understood? If system properties are given and this kind of graph is given, it becomes very difficult for us to transform this problem from graph to other parts. I hope. सर अगर एक रॉड हिंज्ड है मूविंग प्लांक से तो उसकी हाफ एम वीसीएम स्क्वायर प्लस हाफ आईसीएम ओमेगा स्क्वायर you can apply this and it will never create any problem. It will never create any problem. Bacho. Tell me, is this part okay with you all? Is this part okay with you all? भैया बताइए. Till here, is this clear? And I hope this honestly, this problem also is now clear to you. It is always which will friction will generate first. It is always friction which has the nature which will generate first. These are mechanical system and they will behave in certain manners no matter what. Okay? You may create some kind of like where it is not clear. You don't define it. If you are not clearly defining it, what is happening with the string at this moment, then you can say it is not a valid problem. But in my opinion, it's a very valid problem, and it will be always friction which will take birth first, or you can say friction value will generate first. Understood? So let's end this discussion for today. Sir, how you write tan alpha equal to 2? Bro, take this is TS 2t minus 6 between 3 to 4. Between 3 to 4. Can you see here? Between here to here, bache. Here to here, if you see, this tension is coming 2t minus 6 when time was between 3 and 4. When time was between 3 and 4, tan alpha will become 2. And here tension is this 40/5 minus 6/5. So tan beta becomes 4/5. Clear hai? Venu, I will extract all the PDFs together and I will give it as a notebook to you. है ना? Just one paper extracting will be very difficult. I can take a screenshot and share. अगर 2 blocks वाले system में spring लगा हो तो wait for the next class. I will cover this problem also. ठीक है ना? I will 3 block 4 blocks I will take Raghav in the next class. ठीक है? These PDFs I will share beta. These PDFs I will share. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends about this channel. We will cover entire theory and conceptual applications in this. ठीक है? Like how we teach in plus, almost like that only I'm going to teach here. And this is how I teach in plus also. Only thing is tools will be different and only difference of time will come. In plus, nearly I take 30-40 hours in any topic. Here there is a time constraint, but I will try ki maximum I can cover for you. Ankur, in the next class I will take, beta. In the next class I will take. All right. Hindi will be on INSP, bhai. Hindi lectures will happen on INSP because I was taking in English here, so Hindi I will take there. चलिए, bye bye everyone. Bye bye.